Welcome, Chaminade faculty. This is an introduction to the 2015-16 school year and the changes to Canvas and how to fulfill teacher expectations and what are some of the new stuff coming up for those that maybe are a little bit more advanced. Here we go. If you'll notice in this area right here, if you select the Chaminade seal, we have a work center. These are the graded items that have coming up that I need to do as a teacher. These are conversations that people have sent me, and these are upcoming events or assignments that are happening in all of my courses. If you'll notice in your pull-down menu here, we now have year-long courses. We also have semester courses. These items should be called 2015-16 Fall Semester 1 or Sem 1. Semester 2 courses have not been created yet. If you have a year-long course, you'll see 2015-16 Fall Sem 1 and Sem 2. Once we go inside of the course, we actually have a change in the gradebook from a teacher's perspective. So if you select grades on the left side, this is my gradebook. We have a new trigger in here. It's pull down menu. It's for semester 1 grades and for semester 2 grades. And it's just a way for teachers and students to toggle between the two semesters, and also allows Canvas to calculate semester grades independently of one another. So, or we can have all grades right here. And certainly up here in the top left corner, it allows us to have all of our section numbers. Another change this summer is in the gradebook. There's some new triggers or grades. So we're going to start by showing how most teachers are going to use the gradebook. Select the little blue down arrow there. Again, I'm in the lower right corner of the assignment. Select SpeedGrader. And in the SpeedGrader screen, you will actually see the assignment that the students have submitted right here. And let's just say that I'm going to give this student a 0. I need to put a qualification on here. And a teacher should write something like, please submit by September 1. For a regrade. Submit comment. And then I'm going to go to my next student. And let's just say this student was absent. I'm going to put an EX for exempt on that assignment because he cannot make it up. And then I'm going to select next. And maybe this student got 15 out of 15. And I'll continue to grade down here like I always do as a teacher. So again, I'm going to go back to gradebook. I'm going to show you the second way. Once I'm in SpeedGrader, the way I get back and forth is I go to gradebook link here at the top. I call those the cookie crumbs. I can also grade out of this screen, kind of similar to Skyward, and I can type the grade in. If you'll notice in this screen here, if I give a 0, it does not allow me to put a comment on that grade. So I have to click there in order to make the comment. So that is slightly more challenging as a teacher. I'm going to post the comment. Although I could see that would be a good use sometimes. You'll notice here the EX is grays out that because that shows that it's exempt by the student or by the teacher. Another item that's going to be required of all teachers this year is having assignment groups. So the way that we make assignment groups is we select the word assignments. And in this course, I have projects, quizzes, homework, and classwork. weighted grades in this class. So the assignment group, it can be created by here, by selecting group. Type in whatever that title is, and it will create this assignment group. Assignment groups are similar to Skyward categories. If I want to do weighted grades, I select the word weight final grades right here, and I put my percentages. And here's a new function that just came out, and it is a rule. I can drop the lowest grade or the highest grade within an assignment group area. The way that I select that is I select the gear to the right corner, select the word edit, and again, in this assignment group, I can have students drop the lowest grade or the two lowest grades. I can also tell Canvas, oh, never drop the final exam or never drop Sem2 quiz, and select save. So it will find the lowest grade out of the score, and it will drop the student's lowest score except for the Sem2 quiz. This summer we have found that we have a problem within ExamView to Canvas import function. When we export out of ExamView and import into Canvas, it seems that it takes every one of our questions and makes it from 100 point or 1 point in ExamView, changes it to 100 points in Canvas. Again, let me show you kind of what that looks like. This quiz has, it looks like it's maybe 155 questions. Yes, I believe it's 155 questions. But the total points of this quiz are 14,015 points. We are presently working on a solution for this. So the only legitimate solution for a teacher is actually to come in here and select each question and change its point value from 100 back to 1, and then select update question. Again, the summary of this is if you're going to use Canvas and you're going to import from ExamView, at this point the import function changes questions from 1 to 100 points. As another thing, in the settings, if you want students to use Canvas and you want it to be them to use Respondus Lockdown Browser, which is kind of like an ExamView but within Canvas, please select Require Respondus Lockdown Browser. Another update that has happened this summer, which I think is actually very cool, is Commons has been added. And Commons is a library of courses or modules or assignments or quizzes that Chaminade teachers can go to the Canvas library and import stuff into their courses. There are ways to search by type, grade level, or by subject matter. Again, this area, it tends to be a little bit abbreviated right now because it's really new and there's not a lot of content up there, but it might be worth your time to go take a look at that. Okay, so let's take a look at the expectations for teachers and for their courses. So first off, all assignments should be put into the modules area. Again, this thing right here is an assignment, this is some instruction, and this is an assessment. So by the time we're done with courses, we should have instruction, assignments, and assessments, and they should all be put in the modules area. grades should have grade categories. And let me show you what that looks like. To the right over here, you should have multiple categories. You don't necessarily have to weight the grades. Select the home page for your course. Should be the course modules page. Please ensure that your course has been published. And the next thing is the course syllabus. Select the word syllabus. And you should have your syllabus created here. You should be able to copy and paste that directly out of Word and put in here. I'm not saying I still need to work on some of the formatting on this, but it kind of gives you an idea what it looks like. That is a summary of the basic expectations of courses. Here are some stretches for teachers of what should be coming up next over the basic. In the top right corner is something called Canvas messaging. Students and teachers can utilize Canvas messaging by using the inbox. Assignment differentiation. This is actually something very cool. If I have an assignment, I can give this assignment to specific students within a section. So I can have multiple assignments that only affect certain students in my class. If you're editing the assignment, when you come down here to select the Assign To, you will see a drop-down menu here where you can select only specific students will get that assignment. And then you can make another assignment that other students will get to have as their grade for that assignment. I showed you the drop lowest score. And then the last thing that I would like to show you is Canvas mobile applications. So if you have a smartphone or an iPad and you'd like to grade on those devices, what I really recommend is that you download the SpeedGrader application. This is a pretty phenomenal tool if you're out and about and you get a few minutes and you want to do some grading. There are three other tools that have potential. One is the Canvas app right here, but that one is really more for just viewing your site or viewing your course. It's really not very good for creating content. The other one is a Canvas poll. So if you wanted to do a poll for your class, you can use your mobile device, put up a question or two, and it actually works very quickly to add a poll for your students. And we have Teacher Tools by Instructure, which is a way for teachers to memorize students' names. Not so sure I see that as being a really functional tool for teachers. But anyway, now that you know that there are 4 mobile applications, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Thank you very much for your time, and have fun canvassing.